Welcome to Gist Dish TV, your ultimate gist corner. Before we dive into today's hot story, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves Nollywood updates. Today's gist is packed with emotion, drama, and controversy that has the whole online space buzzing. So sit down, get comfortable, because this is not just ordinary gossip. This is the kind of story that gets people talking, debating, and sometimes even taking sides. Now, let's talk. The Nollywood industry has always been full of stories, success stories, rivalry stories, love stories, and the occasional rumor that spreads like wildfire. But every now and then, a single post, a single comment, or a single congratulations can shift the conversation and set the internet on fire. That is exactly what happened when Pearl Watts took to her social media to congratulate Maurice Sam. Her words were simple, but they carried weight, emotions, and a clear message: congratulations, my husband. Let haters hate. Whether it's true or not, it's none of anybody's business. Congratulations, latest landlord. Let's pause here for a moment and unpack why this is so big. First, the phrase "my husband" immediately caught everyone's attention. People started speculating. Are they really married? Is this just playful? Or is Pearl Watts publicly claiming something deeper than friendship? In Nollywood, relationships are often private, and when someone drops a phrase like this publicly, it sends shockwaves. Fans and followers immediately start theorizing, commenting, and sharing. The internet explodes with possibilities. But beyond the relationship angle, there is the mansion rumor. Maurice Sam has been linked to purchasing a multi-million naira mansion recently, and while there is no official confirmation, this congratulatory message from Pearl Watts adds fuel to the fire. Calling him the latest landlord implies acknowledgement of achievement. Whether or not the mansion exists, Pearl Watts' post makes the audience sit up and pay attention. This is why social media loved it. It's subtle, yet dramatic. The energy in her message also caught attention. Let haters hate. That is a direct response to online negativity. Nollywood fans are notorious for taking rumors, twisting them, and turning them into arguments. There are always people ready to disbelieve, criticize, or shade celebrities for whatever they achieve. Pearl Watts preemptively addresses that energy. She tells everyone, critics will talk, but it doesn't matter. Maurice Sam has reached a milestone, whether confirmed or not, and negativity cannot diminish it. That alone is powerful. It's a declaration that success and envy will always coexist, and true supporters rise above the noise. Another critical element of this gist is the way Pearl Watts handles speculation. Whether it's true or not, it's none of anybody's business. This line cuts deep. It reminds the online audience that the personal achievement of celebrities, especially when it comes to property, wealth, or investments, don't require public validation. It's a subtle clapback to gossipers and keyboard critics. Pearl Watts is essentially telling people, the focus should be on celebrating your victories, not scrutinizing the details. That kind of statement resonates with many people online who are tired of the constant debates about who owns what and who is really living large. Let's also consider the cultural and societal layers here. In Nigeria, owning property is a significant milestone. A mansion is not just a home, it's a symbol of stability, influence, and success. For a Nollywood actor like Maurice Sam, being linked to a mansion, even if it's just rumored, is a mark of reaching a new level in his career. When someone as respected as Pearl Watts publicly acknowledges it, the rumor gains credibility, even without photographic evidence or confirmation. Fans interpret it as validation, and suddenly the conversation shifts from speculation to acknowledgement. This gist also raises an interesting discussion about the role of public figures in shaping narratives. Pearl Watts' message is calculated yet heartfelt. She doesn't over-explain. She doesn't provide receipts. She doesn't justify or defend. All she does is celebrate Maurice Sam's milestone and block out negativity. That's a lesson in influence and power. Sometimes the most potent statements are the simplest ones. By posting these few lines, Pearl Watts has set the tone for how fans should respond: positivity over criticism, support over envy, acknowledgement over skepticism. Now, let's talk about the social media reaction. Within minutes, people were flooding the comments. Some congratulated Maurice Sam, some congratulated Pearl Watts for standing boldly, and some went straight to speculation mode. Memes were made, fan theories were shared, and the story began trending. What makes this gist explosive is the combination of celebrity credibility, subtle affirmation, and public attention. Social media thrives on all three, and this scenario checks every box. Another layer that makes this story even more intriguing is the timing. Maurice Sam has been relatively quiet in recent months, focusing on his craft, his personal brand, and his business ventures. He has maintained a calm, consistent presence without excessive displays of wealth. That's part of why this mansion rumor feels believable yet surprising. It fits the narrative that he is strategic, private, and deliberate with his moves. Pearl Watts' congratulatory message aligns perfectly with this image, and that consistency makes the gist all the more powerful. Now let's pause and focus on the impact. First, supporters matter. When someone you respect acknowledges your achievements publicly, it amplifies your influence. Pearl Watts' message is not just a personal congratulation, it signals to fans and industry players alike that Maurice Sam's progress is real and noteworthy. That kind of attention generates buzz and keeps the story alive. Second, quiet success is respected. Maurice Sam has built credibility by being consistent, focused, and discreet. The mansion rumor might be unconfirmed, but the belief in his success is already established. Pearl Watts' post demonstrates that when you are known for discipline and professionalism, your achievements, whether visible or rumored, carry weight. Third, negativity is inevitable. As Pearl says, let haters hate. Nollywood, like every high-profile industry, is full of envy and criticism. But public figures who focus on support and celebration rather than arguments with critics maintain control over the narrative. They rise above the noise, and the audience respects that. Fourth, privacy is a form of power. By not over-explaining whether the mansion is real or not, Maurice Sam and Pearl Watts maintain control. They dictate the story's tone without feeding speculation. That is how you protect your brand while still allowing room for recognition. This gist has also reignited conversations about Nollywood money and influence. For years, people have debated how much actors really earn, how they invest, and whether Nollywood money can translate to long-term security. Maurice Sam being linked to a mansion, alongside Pearl Watts' public acknowledgement, sends a message that Nollywood is evolving. It's no longer just about fame or temporary success, it's about building lasting legacies. It also sparks debate about how fans perceive their idols. Some will celebrate blindly, others will speculate endlessly, but most people will pause and reconsider what is possible for Nigerian actors. Suddenly, Nollywood actors are not just entertainers, they are investors, strategists, and influencers shaping industries beyond movies. Another important discussion comes from the public-private balance. Maurice Sam has been quiet about his personal achievements, and this message keeps that privacy intact while giving fans a glimpse into his growth. Pearl Watts' post is like a spotlight, just enough to highlight success without revealing everything. That is smart communication and shows how partnerships and support within the industry can influence public perception. The human element is undeniable. Maurice Sam is likely feeling validated, recognized, and supported by this message. That acknowledgement from someone within the industry, someone who matters, is priceless. It boosts morale, strengthens public perception, and reinforces the notion that success is not just about what you achieve, but who celebrates it with you. So, my people, let's wrap this gist into perspective. This story is more than a mansion rumor. It is more than a congratulatory message. It is about credibility, influence, privacy, and public acknowledgement. It is about celebrating milestones, supporting peers, and keeping the narrative positive. Maurice Sam has reached a level of influence where even rumors generate belief. That alone is a mark of success. Whether the mansion exists or not is secondary. The conversation, the reactions, and the buzz show that Maurice Sam has reached a level of respect and influence where people believe in his growth. That alone is powerful. And for Pearl Watts, this post positions her as someone bold enough to celebrate publicly, acknowledge achievements, and stand firm against critics. She shows that support can be impactful without drama, loud displays, or explanations. At the end of the day, this gist sparks questions. Will Maurice Sam confirm the mansion soon? Is this playful messaging, or is there a real property involved? Does this change how fans see Nollywood wealth and growth? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let us reason together. Do you believe the mansion exists, or is this all hype? How do you feel about Power's bold congratulations? If you are new here, you are highly welcome. Please subscribe because we always deliver the juiciest, most trending Nollywood stories. To our returning subscribers, thank you for your constant support. Your engagement keeps this channel alive. Like, comment, share, and turn on your notification bell so you never miss a gist. This is Gist Dish TV. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.